The importance of maintaining privacy in our personal lives, as suggested by Stoic philosophy, holds a much greater weight than we may often realize. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca taught that certain aspects of life should remain private to safeguard our inner peace and emotional health. In this video, we'll explore 3 crucial areas that, according to Stoic principles, are best kept confidential, why it's vital to protect our inner lives, why plans and ambitions should often stay unspoken, and why sharing personal weaknesses or struggles may be unwise. These lessons not only resonate over the long term, but also have the power to transform how we handle daily challenges, leading to a life more focused and serene, grounded in what truly matters. First, let's consider the inner life. Stoicism encourages us to protect our most profound thoughts, emotions, and reflections. But why is this so essential? According to Stoic philosophy, the key to peace and psychological resilience lies in controlling our emotions and thoughts. If we constantly share our feelings with others, we become vulnerable to external opinions and reactions, which can easily disrupt our internal balance. Marcus Aurelius, in his writings, states, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts," emphasizing that to keep our thoughts and emotions from being corrupted by outside influences, we must maintain control over them. Our inner life is a refuge, a place where each individual can find clarity and peace amid a chaotic world. Stoicism teaches that by preserving our inner life, we retain the capacity for introspection and self-awareness, allowing us to make sound decisions without being swept along by public opinion. Historical examples from Stoicism demonstrate this well. Marcus Aurelius, as Emperor of Rome, dealt with countless people who sought to sway him for their own interests. Yet, he was known for his ability to guard his thoughts, a discipline that enabled him to rule with fairness and integrity, qualities celebrated even today. Similarly, Seneca, despite his political involvement, kept his private life concealed. He viewed the mind as a final sanctuary, a place where true freedom could exist. These figures underscore how Stoic thinkers diligently protected their private lives, enabling them to navigate challenging environments while preserving their integrity. In today's world, where the culture of social media promotes public sharing of nearly every aspect of life, this principle becomes even more relevant. Sharing deeply personal thoughts or emotions online opens doors to misunderstandings, criticism, and even manipulation. The nature of social media, where approval is often sought through likes and comments, can foster a dependence on external validation, which in turn can harm our mental health. Revealing private emotions exposes us to judgment, potentially undermining self-esteem and disrupting inner peace. The inner life should be a safe space where we can freely process and clarify our emotions without fear of judgment. Moreover, overexposing our inner lives may increase our dependence on outside validation, eroding self-reliance and confidence in our decisions. Stoicism reminds us that true mental strength comes from self-reflection and self-assessment, not from the praise of others. How, then, can we protect our inner lives? Stoicism offers a few practical suggestions. First, dedicate time daily to reflecting on your emotions and thoughts. This habit allows you to gain self-understanding and keep your feelings under control. Practicing this regularly fosters a peaceful life centered on values that truly matter. By seeking validation internally rather than externally, you build autonomy and self-confidence. The Stoics also encourage us to keep a private journal, as Marcus Aurelius himself did. By recording your deepest thoughts, you not only deepen your connection with yourself, but also create a private outlet for release, avoiding the vulnerability that comes with exposing weaknesses to others. Second, be discerning about what you choose to share. Not every thought or feeling needs to be made public. Before sharing, ask yourself, is this really necessary to say? What benefit do I gain from sharing this? By making this distinction, you can avoid needless exposure of emotions, which in turn protects your inner peace. Meditation also plays a significant role in maintaining mental and emotional balance. It is a powerful tool that helps us find calm and focus in the midst of chaos, strengthening our internal life. Finally, when you do decide to share, place your trust in the right people. Confide only in those who genuinely respect your privacy and are committed to offering sincere support. In this way, you can ensure that your moments of vulnerability are met with understanding and respect, rather than judgment or indifference. Building emotional self-control and making decisions based on your own judgment, rather than on the opinions of others, is essential for maintaining inner peace. Alongside this, setting boundaries on social media is crucial. Not every personal detail belongs in public view. Social media is not a safe space for our most private thoughts. Being cautious and protecting your inner life from unnecessary exposure is vital for preserving tranquility. Stoic philosophy also advises keeping your plans and ambitions confidential. Often, when we have a new idea or goal, we're eager to share it out of excitement, but Stoicism suggests this may not be wise. Keeping plans private can help us avoid external interference and increase our chances of success. Stoicism teaches that genuine progress doesn't need an announcement. When you share your goals with others, you risk being influenced by outside expectations, which can dilute your motivation and approach. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, advised, "Don't speak about what you will do, act instead, and let actions speak." This principle emphasizes the importance of focusing on action over talk, encouraging us to avoid seeking recognition through words. Doing more and saying less is an effective way to maintain focus and avoid distractions. Sharing plans can introduce risks. Once others know about your intentions, they may offer unsolicited advice or opinions. Whether well-intentioned or not, this can lead you to question yourself, shift directions, or lose initial confidence. Making ambitions public also invites social pressure to meet others' expectations, which can add stress and lead to hasty decisions or abandoning the project altogether. Moreover, not everyone truly wishes the best for you. Some may unintentionally or intentionally obstruct your path. By keeping your plans away from public scrutiny, you're free to progress at your own pace without being swayed by judgment or interference. History is filled with those who achieved great things by keeping their ambitions private. Cicero, a contemporary of notable Stoic philosophers, worked quietly on his speeches, astonishing others with his preparation and insight only when he finally delivered them. Seneca, though deeply involved in the heart of Roman power, kept many of his thoughts and plans to himself, which allowed him to sidestep political schemes and focus on his philosophical and literary contributions. These examples teach us that by holding ambitions close, we not only shield ourselves from distractions and external meddling, but also strengthen our focus and inner resolve. Some Stoic-inspired strategies for protecting your goals include planning in silence. When you have a new idea or goal, don't rush to announce it. Take time to build a detailed plan, anticipating potential challenges before sharing anything. Working quietly and letting results speak for themselves keeps you centered on what truly matters without the distraction of external recognition. Always ensure that actions carry more weight than words. Avoid seeking outside approval and resist the urge to win others over to your goals. Trust in your judgment and your ability to achieve what you set out to do. Remember that external opinions can easily distract you from your true objectives. Take steady steps forward, focusing on incremental progress every day. Persistence and consistency in your work will lead to success, not loud declarations or public attention. Frequently assess your goals. Take time to reflect on your progress and adjust your plan as needed. This self-evaluation is key for staying on course without relying on external feedback. If you need advice, seek it only from trusted individuals with experience and a genuine desire to see you succeed. Such people can offer helpful guidance without disrupting your process. Accept failure privately. If things don't go as planned, don't feel discouraged or worry about what others might think. Learn from the experience and continue forward with renewed determination. Failure is a natural part of any journey, but it doesn't need to become a public display. Maintaining discretion with your plans and ambitions is one of the most powerful ways to protect yourself from external influences and preserve your mental and emotional energy. Stoics understood that true strength and resilience come from within. By sharing less, you often achieve more, because when you're focused on your goals without external distractions, you move forward with clarity and determination, ultimately succeeding on your own terms. The third aspect Stoic philosophers advise us to keep private is our personal weaknesses and issues. In a culture that celebrates transparency and vulnerability, this can seem counterintuitive. However, from a Stoic perspective, protecting one's vulnerabilities isn't about hiding the truth. It's a strategy to preserve inner strength and avoid letting others exploit our weak points. Stoics consider emotional and mental invulnerability as an ideal to strive for. They believe that openly displaying our weaknesses can make us susceptible to manipulation or judgment, which can undermine our internal stability. Epictetus taught that we should work on our weaknesses in private, as sharing them publicly could lead to situations where others might weaponize them against us. Importantly, Stoicism does not encourage denial of personal issues. On the contrary, it promotes facing and improving our weaknesses in private spaces where we can address them free from external expectations. This approach allows us to develop and fortify ourselves without interruptions. This method is particularly relevant in an era where social media and other public platforms often encourage us to share intimate details of our lives. By disclosing vulnerabilities, you risk being taken advantage of, as others may use them to judge or manipulate you, which can erode self-esteem and confidence. History offers numerous examples of individuals, such as Stoic philosophers, who recognized the importance of concealing their weaknesses while working to overcome them. Marcus Aurelius, for example, faced numerous personal struggles during his reign, including betrayal and illness. However, he never allowed these challenges to become public issues. Rather than seeking empathy or outside support, Marcus would reflect on his hardships privately, viewing these challenges as opportunities to strengthen himself and enhance his leadership. This approach enabled him to retain authority and dignity, even during the darkest moments of his life. Another powerful example is Nelson Mandela. Though not a Stoic in the philosophical sense, Mandela displayed remarkable discipline in keeping his hardships private during his imprisonment. In the many years of confinement, he endured countless hardships, yet rarely did he speak of these struggles publicly. Instead, he used that time to mentally and emotionally prepare for the leadership role he would take on after his release. Mandela's ability to transform adversity into inner strength is a testament to the power of patience and self-mastery. So how can we manage personal weaknesses and issues discreetly? First, reflect before sharing a problem with others. Do you truly need advice or validation, or can you handle it independently through self-reflection and self-discipline? When confronted with an issue, focus on finding a solution rather than seeking sympathy. Stoicism teaches us to be proactive and take control of our lives even in challenging situations. Maintaining a personal journal is another valuable practice. Writing down your thoughts and emotions enables you to process issues without public exposure. Writing about weaknesses lets you explore and find ways to overcome them without outside interference. Finally, learn from adversity. Instead of dwelling on what cannot be changed, adopt the Stoic perspective that every difficulty is an opportunity for growth and learning. Stoic philosophers emphasize that safeguarding one's weaknesses isn't a sign of fragility. It's a testament to wisdom and strength. Protecting these vulnerabilities enables us to retain composure and resilience in a world that often encourages the opposite. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found value in these insights. If you enjoyed the content, please like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss future videos. Thanks for staying until the end.